I want to tell you a short story. I want to show the method was created, this kind of questions. Method was created by great kid. His name was Carl Gauss. He was small kid on the first grade, not the second, the first grade. And he loved math, real story. And his teacher, he lived in Germany at the time, right? And he was born, you get these handouts, I wrote this, in 1777. So believe that he lived in 18th century, a lot ago, right? And he desperately loved math. And he solved all problems like 1, 2, 3. And teacher, in order to keep him busy, give him similar problem. But only it was from 1 to 100. But idea is the same. In order to keep him busy. And he solved it. He solved it in few seconds. The first grade, few seconds. And I teach you right now the method he used for solving this problem. And guess what? I think the teacher was very proud of this kid. Raise your hand. In few seconds. Okay. I just found a short movie for you. I want to show this, if I can open this, about this story. Short wait, 2 minutes. I will not show the end of this movie, okay? Only beginning. Let me open this. Not sure the sound is good enough. This is German school in Germany, right? Believe 18th century. Can you see my screen, students?
Yes.
And this is a teacher. He speaks German. And he writing 1, 2, 2, etc. in German, right? He all these numbers and see how students, small kids, first grader, they add these numbers. And the raising hand, they can do this. For instance, 1 plus 2 is what? 3. 4 plus 4. This is Gauss. 7. Students are 7 is 7. So less and less kids raising hand. Remember, 1 plus 2, everybody raise hand. But now plus 7, less kids raising hands. Look at this. Pay attention.
Und immer so in dieser Weise fort, bis 100. Und dass mich keiner stört, bevor ihr eine Lösung habt.
Plus 100. He did it mentally.
Gauss gibt auf. Woher hast du das?
Darum ging es doch. Wir sollten alle zusammen.
He asked, well, how you cheat? He said, I did not cheat at all.
Und 100 ergibt 101. 2 und 99 ergibt 3 und 98. 4 mal 101 50 mal 101 ist 5050.
Darfst in die Ecke Mund halten, nachher da bleiben.
Aber wir sollten das.
Wieder wach.
Not good person at all. So, and he beat this small kid, this idiot. Okay, real story, real story. Now, how he did it? Okay, many teachers like this, not good teachers, instead of be proud of him, he beat him severely. At that time in Germany. But as a matter of fact, he became king of mathematician when he grew up. Carl Friedrich Gauss. I will show his, if you'd like, I can show his coins I have here, etc. Or medals of Gauss. How he did it? Let me solve the same problem like he solved. After that, we return to this one. Do you like this movie, students? How the first grader created this first, not fifth grader, the first grader created this method and did it mentally. What he did, first of all, write this step. Step number 1. He wrote all these numbers: 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus. I don't have enough room. I will count up to 100 at the beginning. After that, we do this problem. Etc. Ellipsis means etc. It means 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus blah blah blah, and the last one will be 100. What number before last is supposed to be 99, right, students? What number before 99? 98. So he's supposed to add all this sequence. Step number 1. To understand this, ellipsis means etc. etc. Okay, who understands what? Who has question about this one? No question. After that, he was extremely bright kid. What he did? He wrote this number backward. Keeping in mind we have place value system. So the last becomes the first. Look at this. One before last would be the second. And line up, write down together. Good idea if you have different color. Plus, next one goes 98. Plus, what number is supposed to write here? Student, help me. If you go the same order. After 98. Come on, students.
97.
Yes, 97. Plus, etc. The first become last. The second one before last. And the third before becomes here. This is step number 2. write this number backward only ones under ones, units, according to place value system. Who understand this step? Just switch it, crocodile, and put it backward. The next, this kid found beautiful pattern here. Maybe make nice. Okay. After that, he added each pair together. Help me. 100 plus 1. What is it? Students, 100 plus 1.
101.
101. This is step number 3. Add them up. 99 plus 2.
101.
3 plus 98.
101.
4 plus 97.
101.
98 plus 3.
101.
99 plus 2.
101.
And 100 plus 1.
101.
Beautiful. It's a miracle. He found this pattern. Every time the sum would be the same. And take a look. He imagined there are boxes of candies, each color. How many boxes we have? 100 boxes, right, students? You see this? 1, 2, 3, 100 boxes. In each box, we have 100, step number 4. We have 100 column, right? 100 column. Vertical means column. And each total has 101. If you multiply 100 times 101, you find how many candies we have total. But the question was about black sequence. Red I added artificially to help me to solve this problem. If you have, look at the students, if you have black, right, and red, and the total $10, how much is black?
$5.
5. You have to divide by 2. Absolutely. And now I divided by 2. Now 2 goes into 100 how many times? 50. Where's my black card? Here it is. And 50 times 101, you can do this. If you multiply by 5, you get 505 and add 0. Or you can do like in school, you multiply 101 times 50, whatever. And this would be the answer. 4 steps. Again, I explained a few times.
Why is it 50, not 100?
Because 2 goes into 150 times. I just simplify.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Again, step number 1, write this sequence, what they ask you. Step number 2, write it backward and line up. Step number 3, add up each pair. In future, you're not supposed to add each pair. You know the result always will be the same. Okay, since test is time limiting, we have limitation on time on the test, right? So what is supposed to do? Just add 1 or 2. You know, result always would be the same.
Sure, Farber.
Let me finish. And finally, step number 4. Take total for each pair, multiply by number of pairs. What is it? Let me write it down here. This is total of each pair. And this guy is number of pairs or number of columns. Vertical columns. Like if you remember ancient Greek building, remember this, how they build this. And they have columns. And this staircase, etc. Vertically columns. Again, one more time. The right sequence. Step number 2. Write the sequence backward. Line up. Step number 3. Add each pair. Get total of each. This is total of each pair. I make another arrow here. This is total of each pair. After that, multiply total of each pair by number of pairs and divide by 2. Good suggestion if you simplify first. When you have smaller numbers, easy to operate with. And this will be the answer. Now ask me any questions right now.
Why did you multiply by 200? Why did you multiply by 100 instead of 200?
No, I said the first I solved problem for Gauss problem, what we saw in the movie. You're not listening. I saw exactly the same problem like you saw in the movie, the same problem. Now after that, we solve this problem already. This is Gaussian problem, which the first grader did. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, thank you.
You see, only you ask this question because you're not listening. Who has question for this? Okay, let me go through this question. I solve by myself right now. We want to, or would like to solve by yourself, or maybe I solve it.
Solve by yourself.
Okay, good luck. Solve by yourself and this problem. It will be problem number 2, because I did problem number 1, and this problem number 2. Solve it and send me results. Have fun.
Mr. Farber, are you aware that you're muted?
Yeah, you're muted.
System muted me. My name is Dr. Farber. Okay, just one more time. Write down the sequence. Write it backward. And add up each pair. So far, so good. So you're not supposed to write all this number like we did the first time. You know this result because everywhere we get what, 201. You see, system sometimes muted everybody. For some reason, how it works. Step number 3. Actually, step number 4. Since we have 200 columns, 200 numbers, multiply by total of each number, which is 201, total each pair, and divide by 2. 2 goes into 200 100 times. How you multiply by 100? Write down this number, 201, and add 2 zeros. So far, so good. Any questions? If you have questions, ask me. I step back. No questions? Who understands this 100%?
I have a question.
Yes, I am.
Do you always put the denominator as 2, or does it depend on how many numbers there are?
Always 2. Idea is you have sequence black and sequence red. 2 sequences, 2 rows. This we name rows, like in database. And this we name columns. Since I need to find, and this 1 is summation of black and red. I need only black. So result will be 2 times less. This is always 2. 2, always.
Okay, thank you.
More questions? No questions. Okay, let's do another one. I want to change numbers for you. Try to do by yourself. If you don't have questions. This will be question number 3. Let's say 400. Good luck. The same steps. Again, everybody without any help. I see some of you cheating. I even know who is cheating. 100% cheating, which is not good. If I see you cheating, I will not allow you to come to my academy again. Keep in mind, this will be the last. Today I help you if you survive, but later, no. I don't like when parents show off in my class. Show off in your home, not in my class. I know who is who, trust me. I told the beginning, but you still show off. I don't know why. So keep in mind, who is cheating, don't even call here to register. Will not be accepted. Okay, menu you did correctly. Okay, Ariana, make adjustment to calculation. Christina, make adjustment to calculation. So who need help for this? Let's do it together with you. Again, practice with me. Number one. 1 plus 2 plus ellipsis plus 400. You know this. Why are you supposed to write all these numbers? Step number 2, red color. Write the sequence backward. Keep in mind place value system. 400. And this plus 1. Step number 3. Make a line. Add up each pair. You get 401. Step number 4. Multiply number of columns or number of pairs, which is 400, by total each pair, 401, and divide by 2. So far so good. Any questions? Simplify first. 2 goes into 400 200 times. Now multiply. You can do like mentally, or you can multiply like this. 401 times 200, but you can do it mentally if you're strong. So actually multiply by 2, right? I will have 802, because if I multiply by 2, 802, and add 2 zeros. Put comma and check mark. How you multiply by 2? It will be 802 and add 2 zeros, whatever you like. To understand this, 100% students. 100. Tiana, can you hear me? Okay, good. Now, students, let me change numbers. Raise your hand who has no idea how to multiply numbers. You know how to multiply numbers, right? Not necessarily multiply with this. Some numbers are a little bit different. Let me give another example. For instance, look at this. All those steps and set. My suggestion, some of you using 0. Make estimation. It's 400 times 200. It's supposed to be 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Not 3. Okay. Make estimation. So the next one is number 4. Number 4. from 1 to 500. Again, don't use any help of your parents. From 1 to 500. Good luck, students. Okay. Okay, many of you get good job. Actually, all of you. Everybody who sent me, no. Anthony, make some suggestion. Make some adjustments. Rest of you get correct. Anthony, make adjustment. Check your arithmetics. Yes. So, who need help for this question? Let's do it together. Practice, practice makes perfect. Write it down again with me. Number 4. So, step number 1. 1 plus 2 plus, etc. plus 500. Step number 2. Write it backward. 500. Line up. And plus 1. You see, I do it shorter since you already understand this pattern. It's okay. Add them up. You got 501 for each pair. 501. etc. Step number 4. 500 counts. You multiply by 501 and divide by 2. 2 goes into 500 to 50 times. Now you have to multiply 501 times 2. I already over there, for instance. 501 multiplied by 250. I would ignore this 0 after this, right? You can write like small k 0, 0, 0. Why? Just ignore this. Multiply by 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5, 25. Multiply by 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 5 is 10. Add them up. Bring down 5. 0 plus 2 is 2. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1. Bring down. And don't forget this one, this guy, to the end. And this will be the answer. 125, 250. Any questions, students? Who understand this method 100%, 100? Okay. Can you believe this nice kid created, a real genius, created this method in the first grade? Okay. So, wanna see how he looked like when he grew up? He became king of mathematicians.
Yeah.
Carl Friedrich Gauss. I will show this. First of all, you have in your handouts here. I make it so small, probably, but everybody got this picture. See, this is Carl Friedrich Gauss, and brief information about him. And this is just picture of this one, and all these handouts you got from me today. Many years ago, I participated in, I created differential equation for robots, and I won this. It was international competition, and I got from German Academy of Science. I get this. Oh, I don't know why it's fully apart. Some reason. Just a sec. I get this Gaussian medal. Just a sec. Did not use it many years. Here it is. This is medal. And I have the same diploma of this. And this how he look like. Do I see this or not? And it's written here, Carl Friedrich Gauss. If you can read this. So if you study math, you can also do this in future. And this is Gaussian medal from European Academy of Science. Okay, real medal. So let me give you homework. I will give you homework for, I'll take this one. This fifth graders. Today 12/19. 23. Still 23. So answering your questions, we have classes during vacation. We don't have a break. Not too much time left. We have classes. And redo notebook, redo mistakes. Redo. What you're supposed to do? Probability. Probability. All this probability. Okay. And you will get from me, how I name this package, Gaussian method. Gaussian method plus we have classes when we have classes with you Friday, right? I give you extra handouts, so I'll choose which one. Extra handouts. This is base. After I get suggestion from my AI, I add something else to this. Definitely something to review, to redo this. Gaussian method. This you'll get from us, right? Plus, we will make some adjustment here. And don't forget,